Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this episode, I have prepared a quiz to determine which Jedi or Sith class, based on legends, you would be in the Star Wars universe. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, share, and subscribe to the channel so I can continue making them for you. Now, before we begin, grab a pen and paper or something to keep track of your answers and scores. After each question, select one response that aligns with how you choose to be in the Star Wars universe. It will then reveal how many points each response is worth. Add that number to your tally. At the end, we will add up all the points from the questions to determine which result you got. Alright, let's begin. Question 1. Your master is slain by your enemy in front of you. Do you A. Overpower him and end the battle quickly? You have other things to do. B. Defeat him, but don't kill him right away. First he'll suffer for what he did to your master. C. Disarm him, but do not kill him, then take him to the authorities to answer for his crimes. D. Somersault over him to catch him off guard, then slice him in half. E. Attack him with force push, then use your surroundings to your advantage. Question 2. You are battling against a bounty hunter and his young son is watching. Do you A. Run at him while deflecting his blaster fire, then take off his head with style? B. Deflect his blaster fire back at him, he should not have come up against you. C. Destroy his blaster so he's helpless, then spare his life, he is a father after all. D. Defend yourself against him, then flee, his son does not need to see a vicious battle. E. Dodge his blaster fire with agility, take him out with your lightsaber. Question 3. You are on a mission as an ambassador when all of a sudden droidekas show up to try and kill you.
Shield generators! To stand off.
Do you A. Run at them and attack with your lightsaber? B. Use force speed to escape and get out of there? C. Try to deflect their blaster fire back at them? D. Lift them off the ground with the force and crush them against a wall? E. Attack by throwing your lightsaber at them? Question 4. While training on Dagobah, your master wants you to enter a dark-sided cave.
That place is strong with the dark side of the Force. A domain of evil it is. And you must go.
Do you A. Do not enter the cave with or without your weapons? B. Leave your weapons and enter the cave? C. Enter the dark-sided cave with hope to increase your power? D. Make the cave your home, you live and breathe the dark side. E. Take your weapons just to be safe and enter the cave. Question 5. You have defeated your enemy and they are burning. Do you A. Leave them to suffer and burn, they have chosen a side? B. Put them out of their misery, they may be your enemy, but they should not suffer? C. Call them help and then leave, you do not want them to die, but you do not want to be the one to save them either? D. Use force healing on them, you are obligated to help someone in need? E. Push them farther into the lava river, they should never have betrayed you? Question 6. You come across a battalion of droids escorting a captured senator. Do you A. Crush the droids with the Force, take the Senator as your prisoner? B. Jump down and surprise attack, destroy all the droids and help the Senator escape? C. Tell your clumsy Gungan companion to distract the droids, leave with the Senator secretly? D. Leave, you do not want to get involved in the politics of war? E. Help free the Senator, but then demand payment, you expect to be well paid, you're in it for the money. Question 7. Someone makes their opinion known that they do not believe in the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
Do you A. Find their lack of faith disturbing, give them a nice little Force choke to persuade them otherwise? B. Agree with them, it is better that no one knows about your ability to use the Force? C. Show them the Force by using telekinesis to float an object? D. Ignore them, their disbelief does not concern you? E. Kill them with Force lightning, then ask if anyone else is having trouble believing in the power of the Force. Question 8. You were framed and expelled from the Jedi Order. However, they realize you are innocent and invite you back.
The Council was wrong to accuse you.
Back into the Order. You, Maker.
Do you A. Rejoin the Order, but only to gain intel to give to their enemies? How dare they expel you in the first place? B. Respectfully decline their invitation. You feel as though your trust has been broken beyond repair. C. Accept, but only under the condition that they give you a higher ranking. D. Accept their invitation back to the Order. You do not hold any grudges given the circumstances. E. Tell them no and then give them a piece of your mind. Question 9. What would be the focus of your training? A. Dark side Force abilities. B. Offensive combat skills. C. Light side Force abilities. D. Defensive combat skills. Question 10. How do you see the Force? A. A source of your power. B. A balance of good and evil. C. An energy field created by living things. D. Something to control and bend to your wishes. Alright, that was the last question. Good job on finishing the quiz. Now just add up all the points from the questions and we'll find out which result you have in the Star Wars universe. Between 10 and 20, you got Jedi Consular. Consulars were powerful Force specialists and would be highly trained in non-violent uses of the Force. Their training focused less on athleticism and more on mastery of the Force and sharpening of mental skills. This path was meant for those who preferred to harness the power of words and meditation to solve conflicts rather than using combat. Between 21 and 30, you got Jedi Sentinel. Sentinels were balanced Force users and could be thought of as a combination of Consular and Guardian. Their training focused on an overall sense of knowledge of the Force and combat training. This path was meant for those who preferred to be well-rounded rather than specializing in one specific area. Between 31 and 40, you got Jedi Guardian. Guardians were powerful combat specialists and would be highly trained in Force skills that could increase their stamina and disable opponents. Their training focused more on improving athletic skills overall with a focus on combat. This path was meant for those who preferred to take a direct stance against dark-sided enemies. Between 41 and 50, you got Sith Warrior. Warriors were combat specialists and were entrusted with the task of destroying enemies of the Sith. They were trained to rely on emotions of fear, anger, and hatred to improve their connection to the dark side. This path was meant for those with little patience for careful planning and instead would rely on their power and intimidation to attain their goals. Between 51 and 60, you got Sith Assassin. Assassins were stealth specialists and they would ambush their enemies from the shadows rather than engaging in open combat. They would draw their power from the Force presence of their prey, so the stronger the target, the stronger the assassin. This path was meant for those who would combine their combat skills with their Force powers to attain their goals. Between 61 and 70, you got Sith Inquisitor. Inquisitors were very powerful Force wielders and would operate mostly in the upper echelons and political circles. They would experiment with forbidden powers that could be used to survive, excel, and seize power. This path was meant for those who would rather use their manipulative genius than brute strength to attain their goals. Interested in finding out more about who you'd be in the Star Wars universe? Check out my other quizzes. Anyways, I hope you had fun completing the quiz. So which one did you get? Let me know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. I hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.
Jedi yet.